What is up, my friends? So 21 Pilots just released their latest music video and a couple of songs for their latest release, and the latest music video is Jumpsuit. Now let me tell you my backstory with 21 Pilots. When 21 Pilots first came out, I was really digging them, and then I think there came a point when they were being played on every single station, and it was just, you know, when something gets played out too much, it's just like, oh, here we go. So that happened. Heathens came out then, and I was really digging that song, but then I kept seeing it, all the promo and whatnot, and it really played out for me. Now, I think that the long year hiatus from 21 Pilots and me not hearing them that much, I was able to get back into them again, and now that Jumpsuit came out and I've listened to it a couple times, I think it's one of their best songs. Even though it's really simplistic compared to other songs they have, I think I really enjoy that. But anyways, let's get into the music now. So in the 21 Pilots video for Jumpsuit, we have a scene right off of the video of Heavy Dirty Soul. Now I'll get back into those scenes at the end of the video because I think they really do have a connection here that is sort of Tarantino-ish, if you will. So what does everything mean in this video? Well, let's just start off with the one that everybody's talking about, and that's Blurryface himself in this music video wearing red. Now if you notice this video, he is the only one wearing red, as where Tyler and everything else that pretty much signifies good is wearing yellow. So now we have our evil and we have our good in this video pretty much defined by colors. So we see that Tyler is sort of in some trench where I believe this means pretty much he's in a dark place right now, but he's trying to get out, and there is hope. As we see, it is not enclosed, so there is hope there. Now we do notice that there are some people looking on at him, and I think that these people are signifying the people closest to him, his fans, his emotions to want to like get out of this like slump and whatnot. I think these are who are encouraging to do this. However, we see Blurryface coming straight at him, and if you look in the background, there is a building. I will get into that building in a bit, but we see Blurryface pretty much just coming over here, and we pretty much can identify Blurryface as being anxiety and insecurity or whatever, if you will. So by seeing that, we know that he knows that there are people that are supporting him and stuff like that. But the anxiety and insecurities are just coming straight, like fast, and they are relentless, as we see Blurryface coming down that horse. We then see Blurryface pretty much like get off his horse, approach Tyler, and then put his hands on him, and we start seeing the black paint that is put on Tyler's neck that we saw him have as well in that era when he had on his hands as well. Now that could signify, especially with the song lyrics about his hands and stuff like that, and grabbing him by the throat, that these are where Tyler is able to create his art. So the anxiety, the insecurities, and all of that are what are impeding him from doing that, and pretty much just like canceling them out by just painting them in that black paint. But however, we do see him start to follow Blurryface sort of with I want to say like he's like, yeah, this is who I have to be with, and he's pretty much following Blurryface in a sort of blindly like leader of sorts, you know, like he has like no control over what he's doing. And I believe that once the people around him, his fans and whoever like that's supposed to signify, which I think is his fans and his close friends and family, is throwing those yellow flowers to him, and he sees that yellow flower growing, it's like he sees that there is still hope out there, that something so beautiful could still grow out of such a very dark place. And that is when he really is like, you know what, I can make it out of this, and he breaks free from Blurryface, anxiety, insecurities, and he runs out of that trench trying to escape. Now I believe that he knows he can escape, but he's still not able to truly escape, and this is why we see him fall at the end and Blurryface hovering over him. Now we see some of the people have left, but we still see that he has one person there for him, which many people are saying is Josh, but I think it just signifies that there is still a sliver of hope there for him, and he will be okay in the end. And I believe when the video ends is we see the end of the Heavy Dirty Soul video, when we see the car on fire and whatnot, and he puts on the same jacket that he has on when he's in that trench. I think that that is signifying that Heavy Dirty Soul is before this video, and maybe he has found he was on a journey of sorts and he ended up in this trench. And I think that is one way to signify the video ending like that. Or I think that maybe the events of the video itself, not the Heavy Dirty Soul parts, happened before the Heavy Dirty Soul, and now he might be back in that same like trench, and it's just like remembering what he did to get out of that of sorts. There's just too many possibilities it can go in, because the ending, it could either be like the beginning of that story, or it could be the beginning of another story that is still tied to that story, if you know what I'm saying. It's just a lot to take in, I know. But I do want to talk about the building I was talking about earlier that was behind Blurryface. Now, many people are saying that is the Dima, which is the Tower of Silence, and I believe that is where Blurryface is trying to take back Tyler and keep him in silence, not creating his art, expressing himself through music and whatnot. And I think that is where all of the bishops that we talk about, the 9 of them that we see in a quick like blink and you'll miss it moment in the video, are all like different things that he has going inside of him that are preventing him from doing his art, which could be anxiety, fear, insecurities, all of that. So I think that they're all back there and they're just waiting for him to come back. Now, as to what it all could mean, it could either be a whole like visualization of the fear and anxiety of trying to make it in the music industry. It could also have to do with all the fame that's come his way and he's not able to deal with it. And I think the whole Jumpsuit could be talking about the Heathens video, because for sure, definitely, I think when Heathens came out is when they totally, completely, like, they were already big before that music video and that song came out. But once that all came out as well, it's like they completely exploded. And I think the Jumpsuit was sort of a safety net, if you will. Like, they felt really safe with it, and maybe they're longing for that back, but they're not too sure if that's the way to go. It could also mean that maybe he's talking about that the Jumpsuit could be people just like showing him love and whatnot, like, because a jumpsuit covers you from head to toe, so it's pretty much like you're covered, you're safe here. And I think the jumpsuit could pretty much represent the people that we see at the top of the trench, where they are all there for Tyler's well-being and whatnot. So he's looking for that, trying to escape Blurryface, as I said, the anxiety, the fear, the insecurities, and the bishops. So a lot to take in, but definitely if you want me to go more in depth with the whole Dima thing and the Nico and the Niners and all of that, leave a like below, let me know in the comments below. But that's just my thoughts on it. I know everybody's thoughts are going to be different, and I'm pretty sure that Tyler's thoughts are completely different from mine, but that's just what I interpret from the video. Let me know what you think. Comment below, let me know, all that good stuff. Make sure you subscribe for more. I'll also be doing an explanation on Sorry to Bother You. We got one coming up on Unfriended Dark Web, and a whole lot of other stuff coming out pretty soon. We got the Wiz Khalifa album coming out. Anyways, let me know what your theories are on the 21 Pilots video. What do you think is going on? What do you think about this new album? A lot of people are saying it's going to be like a rock opera type album, and it's giving me a lot of Black Parade vibes when people say that. Of course, we do know that they are pretty inspired by MCR at this point, so it wouldn't be too far off to say that they are developing a rock opera type album, and I am excited for that because I think the storyline and what we were presenting with Jumpsuit would be making something super epic and almost on a Coheed and Cambria type level. So that's pretty awesome, I do say so myself. I'm excited to see what comes next. Let me know your theories though. Where do you think we're going? Where do you think we're trying to like where are they trying to like take us to with all of this, and exactly what all these like letters from Clancy mean and whatnot? That's what I'm talking about. That I'll probably talk more about in another video. If you really want it though, let me know in the comments below. And anyways, yeah, that's just my thoughts, quick rambling about the video that I saw. You let me know what you think. As I said, make sure you follow me on my social media below. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Let's get to 5,000 subscribers. I really want to make it to there by the end of the weekend. So 100 subscribers away, we can do it together. Just share, like, comment, all that good stuff. I'll see you next time. Stay positive.